And in the higher secondary school teachers category, Dr. Sadanand Hinde was presented the award. Dr. Hinde is the principal of the Bhumika Higher Secondary School, Poriye Sattari.
In fact, I dedicate this particular award to my all rural students because I believe because you can mold them, they can do very well, and whenever they excel in anything, I think that is our reward. So I am receiving this reward on behalf of my teachers who have been teaching in all the rural area, on behalf of those parents who trust us, on behalf of all the rural students who believe in us and they respect us.
A meeting between the foursome Babush Montserrat, Victoria Fernandez, Reginald Lorenzo and Mickey Pacheco at the Secretariat Complex at Poverim sparked rumours of a plot to topple the Digambar Kamath government.
With the fluid political situation in the state, meetings of the sort between friends turned foes turned friends is bound to raise eyebrows. The acrimony between the Education Minister Babush Montserrat and the Santa Cruz MLA Victoria Fernandez is well known. And so, when the two were observed interacting at the office of the Education Minister on Monday, speculations were rife about the agenda of the discussion. However, both denied any malicious intentions.
I go to meet most of the ministers. I had gone to the Goacom also, social welfare, pensions are pending. So because of that I went. Then if there are any schemes for handicapped people to help them in my constituency, like that I always pay courtesy visits to the ministers. If there's anything I tell them.
No, Mummy, see we are colleagues. Mummy is close to me, so there's nothing, you should not take anything as separate. And in politics you should never take anything as separate. But here, Mummy is a friend of mine, I respect Mummy, and so she was coming by, she just dropped in. We have got good relation.
The Tourism Minister, Mr. Mickey Pacheco, as well as the Kurthori MLA, Alex Reginald Lorenzo, took the same stand.
I just came as casual. He's my friend. We came to discuss many things. So anything can happen. What is there? See, in politics, there is anything permanent. You tell me. That we bound to face one person. We bound to see the different faces. So what is the problem there?
Four people have not got together. Yeah, I was here with Babush because I had an appointment. As far as the secondary teachers were supposed to meet him. As far as Mickey coming, I was with Mickey. Mickey said, let's go down. So both of us came down. That's it. Nothing.
Mommy or Victoria was also there.
Mommy, I don't know. I have got no comments about Mommy.
Speaking further, Mr. Babush Montserrat reiterated that the government was stable.
In any toppling and all this, I am not in any toppling game. And I assure you, the government is stable. There is nothing wrong with the government. And Mr. Digambar Kamath will continue as he is continuing. So there is no be rest assured that everything is stable here.
Thank you, sir. We'll spin into a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. In a motor accident that occurred near the MES College in Zuari Nagar, 5 persons working for the Navy were seriously injured when the driver of the Tavera vehicle they were travelling in lost control of the vehicle and rammed into the fencing erected alongside the 4-lane highway.
The vehicle, bearing registration number GA02V2900, turned turtle as it hurled 25 meters down the highway. Fortunately, the occupants of the vehicle escaped with minor injuries. Girish Pillai, the local punch of the Sankwal Panchayat, gave us details about the accident.
हांगा म्हणल्यार पयलीं हिंगाच्यान आमचे भुरगे वाड्याले भुरग्यांनी पयलीं स्टार्टींग येयले ते फोन केला आमी सगळे येयले वांगडा धांवन येयले जाल्यार सगळे पळोवपाक गेले सगळे 6 जाण आशिल्ले त्या गाडयेन सगळे ते नेवीचे आशिल्ले खंय तरी गेल्ले पार्टीक दिसता आनी फूल सगळे पिल्ले आशिल्ले दिसता तरी पूण कोणाक चड कितें लागूं ना एकटे 2 जाण मातशे सिरियसली इंजर्ड आशिल्ले पयलीं आमी स्टार्टींग म्हणल्यार आमी इन्फॉर्म केलें पुलिसाक इन्फॉर्म केलें पुलीस आमचे बिल्ला ऑफिसर फोन केले तांकां सांगलें आमचे गाडी घेवन यो म्हणून सांगलें तेजे उपरांत तेंचे ते एकल्यांनी नंबर दिलो आमच्या गोमंतक तेंगेले हॉस्पिटल नेवीचें मागीर तांकां इन्फॉर्म केलें तेंचे हे बीन येयला तेंचे पुलीस बी सगळे येयला ताबडतोब पयलीं तर आमचे गोवा पुलीस पयलीं येयला तांकां आनी सुमो हाडले तेंचे गाडी आजून पावले एम्बुलन्स पावना आशिल्ली पूण ते तेंचे पिसाऱ्यान घातलें पयलीं ताबडतोब पयलीं तांकां चिकालीम कोटे हॉस्पिटल थंयच्यान मागीर तेजे उपरांत येयल्ले गोमंताचे हॉस्पिटल तेंचे सगळे पुलीस नेवल पुलीस येयल्ले ते मागीर
Mr. Pillai also spoke about the need for speed breakers along this stretch of road.
तरी पण गव्हर्मेंटान कितें अजून आरटीओन सुद्दां एप्लिकेशन दिलें पूण अजून कितें एक्शनूच घेवना आनी स्पीड ब्रेकर ते म्हणटा हायवेचेर स्पीड ब्रेकर घालपाक जायना पूण अशें असले एक्सिडेंट जाता अशें जाल्यार कितें करतलो ते चिंतपाक जायना एक्चुअली गव्हर्मेंट चिंतपाक जाय.
Yet another accident that occurred in Margao yesterday afternoon tragically snuffed out the life of a youth. The accident involved 3 vehicles and occurred at Arlim in Margao. The slippery condition of roads near the old RTO at Arlim, Margao may have been the cause of Gajanand Voivalkar from Old Goa hitting against a pickup that he was trying to overtake. In the event, Gajanand fell off the pulsar bike he was riding and came under the wheels of a mini bus bearing registration number GA08U2504 that was travelling in the opposite direction.
1:30 we received information that one accident took place near old RTO office, Arlem bypass road. So our staff rushed to the spot and one fellow Gajanan Vodwaikar, son of Damodar Vodwaikar, was lying on the spot. He was shifted to the Hospice hospital, but he was declared dead.
Taking a positive first step as the state's education minister, Babush Montserrat yesterday said that he would go all out to ensure the overall improvement for the educational system in the state.
Speaking to Goa 365, Mr. Montserrat said that he would make concerted efforts to raise the standards of the education at the government primary schools in the state so as to bring them at par with the other aided schools in the state.
See, most important thing where education is concerned, I want to see where our primary schools are, government primary schools are concerned. I want to get them into par of any other aided school. We give aids, we give aids to all the other schools. But why is it? I have my main question, worry is why is that our own schools are not coming to par of the other schools. So I think by next year. By next year we should see that certain changes are done in this academic year. So I want any say instead of giving permission to any new say primary schools or any schools, I think we should upgrade our schools and get them into par with any other aided school. And we should be able to compete with any aided school, and we should be proud to say, yeah, our school, our government school also is nothing or less to any other school.
Mr. Montserrat said that he would also visit the government schools in the state to determine the infrastructural requirements of these schools.
From 15th onwards, I will be touring right from Kankona and most of these remote areas, and the schools where the schools are concerned, to see the conditions of the school. That is most important thing. And all schools, in fact, should have at least a small playground for their activities. And that's one thing. And I have requested the Chief Minister, in fact, to take up the construction work of these schools, whichever. There are so many basic amenities are not provided to the schools, like toilet, all the other facilities. And we have told Chief Minister basically on war footing to take up this work through GSIDC.
Mr. Montserrat also elaborated on the budget allocated for the infrastructural development of schools in the state.
See, I think there was around 100 crore rupees for building a new school, renovating and building a school. The IDC is taking up around 100 schools. So I think almost 1 crore rupees a school or something like that. That's it. I've still not got the full details. But rest there is amount in the budgetary provision for repairs of the schools and all. And through the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan also there is a lot of funds which are coming in, because I think the central government and the Prime Minister in particular is emphasizing where education of our country is taken care of.
Recognizing the importance of computer education for today's generation, Mr. Montserrat told our reporter about his plans in this area.
Because I am trying to in fact have say from 3rd standard itself start a computer education program. We promise from next year or from this year I think it's around this year the students will be provided with a laptop. I think because the laptop in fact it will help the students, because I feel this desktop is very, you keep it at home, you understand. So once you have a laptop system, you can go to your school or the college and this thing, and you can get your notes. Even if you are a weak student, a teacher can help you there, and then you can come home and in fact basically do your work. I think that will help.